G4, back when G4 was good, and they had that one show where that one guy, I think his name was Adam or something, I don't remember. And what's her face before she got famous? Fill the name. It starts with an M. Don't remember the name. Anyways, yeah, I saw it on that show and I was like, oh man, I should play that. And I played it and I was like, oh my god, this game's so fucking good. It's back in those good old days, like right when it came out and shit. I was playing that game. And god, that game was so much fun. It was absolutely a blast. Loved it. So, but yeah, I don't think I've ever recorded that game because just about everyone's seen it and a lot of people have done it, and I don't think anyone would be interested in watching that nowadays. So it's sad that a classic has to rest like that, but you know, it's just where we're at. I don't think I mean, first off, it's kind of hard to do Zelda games on PC. Not undoable though. I did want to do the Zelda CDI games, but like the CDI, what's it called? Zelda CDI, not mod, not ROM, but the what's it called? Emulator. It's like bugged out, doesn't work, it's weird, I don't get it, it's confusing, but fuck it. So yeah, I was gonna do the Zelda CDI games, but besides that, I don't really want to do Zelda games. Everyone does Zelda games. Not that that wouldn't be fun to do, but it's just, you know, trying to find some interesting games that people may not have played or seen before and whatnot. I can't even remember most of the games I have. I'm being super honest with you. I do have the app here, though, I believe. So we can check that out. Get the 3 on. Boom. Alright, these are all done. Now we just need to explore the ruins, and we can turn in a boatload of quests. Probably get close to half a level, I would surmise. Maybe. I mean, it'll be close. I don't think it'll be half a level, but close. Alright, let's go over there. So, boom. Alright. So we just need to float up onto these ruins, and they'll give us another quest for that later. Steam. Check out our library. Oh my god. Let's see. I think that's my password. Oh no, that's not my password. I think it's either that or that. We'll find out. Nah, that's probably not it either. Trying to figure out my password here. Yeah, it's this one now, isn't it? Might need not do that. Oh, are we in? Are we? Okay, it is that. Apparently that's my password. Knew that. Library. Let's see what games I got here. I'm done. Well, I mean, I'm not going to do Dark Souls 2 because I do not like Dark Souls 2. We've already done Skyrim. I don't know, I might kick it old school, some Dungeon Defender someday, you never know, it just depends how that goes. The first one, you know what I mean. I still want to do some more Magic Duel stuff, I just haven't really had the time to really get into that. I should probably get that on my computer. No. Maybe some other Final Fantasy games one day, not 100% sure about that. That's right up in here. Just discovered enough? Have I explored to satisfy your exploration? I've explored. Fly! Fly! There we go. Let's get out of here. I'm doing it in Borderlands right now. I don't think I'm ever do really any Fallout. I've thought about doing this other game. Don't know how that'll go. Doubt I'll ever do Torchlight, but you never know. 64 hours on Defender's Quest. That is crazy how much hours I put into Defender's Quest. If only they would have released the next one, you know what I mean? That'd be awesome. I'm kind of live streaming Rogue Legacy. I might live stream some of that sometime. Not sure about The Sims. Done that. Kind of working on that. That game bores me though. Don't want. I mean, some of these I have stuff to put out on. Grim Dawn is a pretty good game. I don't think it'd be that interesting to watch though. Oh yeah, I did want to do. I'm interested. I don't know if I kind of want it to be a secret, but then again, it doesn't really matter if it's a secret or not. I thought about doing the Overlord games. That was always on kind of my list of things that would be interesting to do. Keep that open. Keep that open. Oh, I hear what's their face? Frictional Games, the creators of Number Amnesia, Soma. I hear that they had 2 projects that they termed as secret projects. 2 secret projects that they were working on, so that would be interesting. I mean, it's like whatever. I'm not gonna use them. So that would be interesting to look at, you know, when those come out to see how they're working on those, because they always make good games, man. They make some really good games. There you go. No, exactly. Naru and shit. Was that all of them? Was that all that I had during it? I guess so. Yeah, we need to speak to that dude, but we do that later. Okay. What was this? Return to the marsh. Oh, maybe I should have done that. I don't know. Working on the Teledor, and then there's the Harborage, draining the marsh triplet. I'll probably have to look up some of these, how to do some of these. Oh, there's more over here. So we'll probably have to look into that. Let's go around and do some more quests. As I said, we almost got halfway to the next level, so that's pretty good. And this next one, we got to kill some of those purple-tailed motherfuckers to get the wings and whatnot. Or purple and yellow, yeah. I'm pretty sure it's the stingers that have the wings. Is it you? Or is it... Y'all don't have wings, so it's probably not the bats. Adventures of what? I don't know what that is. It's Adventures of. Boom. Take you out. Are you the ones? Are you the ones I'm looking for? Whatever. Yeah. What's your bring from any of the Firefly? Yeah. You just didn't drop any. This is. Why is it all? Alright, so we need to go find some Firefly people. They seem to all be dead, because none of them are around here. Which is weird. Maybe we'll just keep going. Maybe we'll find any of them. Why can I not... Oh, Adventures of Shuggy, that's what that was. I really wish the creators of Adventures of Shuggy would have made a second one or something, because they did a really good work. I really like that game. Like, that is a treasure of a game. Just saying. You haven't thought about that one before. Alright, let's see what you got here. Screen over Songfa, that was a good game. I liked Songfa. I always thought about doing it before the Echo. I thought about that before. I don't know how it would work though. And that's why I haven't. Because it's kind of like an interesting version of DDR. You kind of got to grind on the same songs and stuff. So it'd kind of be like short, because a lot of it would be off-camera grinding of the same songs and whatnot. So that would just be weird. But I always thought about it. I mean, it'll always be sequenced to me, because that's what it was originally called. And for some reason they called it Before the Echo or some weird shit like that. Not 100% sure why they went with that one, but you know, what are you gonna do? They changed the name. I'm always gonna call it sequence. Fuck Grand Theft Auto. Never again. That game was way too fucking hard. Half-Life 2. I still need to actually finish Half-Life 2, so that might be something that happens one of these days. Because actually, if you dig deep at the bottom of my playlists, there is 5 episodes of Half-Life 2. That does exist, believe it or not. Because at the time, people were suggesting like, yo, like you should do a game that everyone knows, you know, because right now you're just playing obscure games like Penumbra and shit that no one's ever heard of. Because this was before Amnesia had really taken off in the community. Before PewDiePie made it super famous, I think at least it was around that time. So I was like, oh, I was looking at all my games at the time, like, no one knows any of these games. Like, I guess Half-Life, people know Half-Life. And then that was right when Skyrim came out, so I was like, you know what, Skyrim. So that's when I switched to Skyrim, and one day, I mean, I still technically need to finish Final Fantasy 13. Maybe. That might be a thing that happens. You never know. Oh god, good times. Just good times. Bad times and good times. I hope which is a sentence I never thought I was about to utter. I hope I have all my files and whatnot still for Final Fantasy 13, which is a sentence I never thought I would say before in my life. Rest of Tears is a really old game, but I always wanted to get farther in that game. That was a good game. Huh. Not feeling Dishonored. Kind of want to do Dishonored, but like it's old. No one's gonna watch it. So I might do someday. You never know. Sanctum. Didn't I do some? I think I feel like I did some videos of Sanctum. But then like didn't put them up. I don't remember why. I was just testing it out if it would be good, and I didn't feel like there was a good enough energy in it. I didn't feel like it was popping the way I wanted to. Finally, we got a couple in a row here, so we can actually pop the abilities we want to pop on these guys. Come on, forward erupt on them. Forward erupt on them. I did want to, if I actually get back into it, I do have RPG Maker. I don't know if I lost all my files and whatnot when I transferred over. I still need to check that out. But I was working on making an RPG game. It's still like not even close to being ready or good. But I was working on some character creation and whatnot, and I just thought I might live stream that someday if I ever get back into it, so that could be cool. Because I thought of some really cool character creation shit that's borrowed from a bunch of different games, and I really think I could make a really interesting RPG game. I would just actually have to. Problem is I would have to enlist some help from my friends, some of my English major friends, to probably write. Oh, that's why this is too far away. To write some storyline stuff, because I'm not good at creating stories. So I would have to get some help on that. But the gameplay part, I got down. I was even thinking of putting like some in-game stuff in there with like character-specific armor and whatnot, and how it's going to do the classes. We'll take a pause here on looking at the games because I thought of something to talk about. The problem with RPGs is that at a certain point, you know, like I could talk about what I'm doing here, but I'm just farming the same thing again and again and again. For it and again until these wings drop, so I could rattle off my combo that I've done a million times to you guys every single time, but you know what I'm doing. So at a certain point it kind of becomes, what else can I talk about? And when I'm recording a lot, sometimes I run out of conversation. But this is something I was very passionate about. I got, not sketches, because it's limited what you could do in RPG Maker. Maybe if I get an upgraded version or something, I could do a little bit more. No, get some new character models and stuff, you know, pay for some of the years. So I got it because I did the demo of it, and I was thinking of like what I would play or what I would create, and as I started creating some of the stuff and thinking about like, oh man, I need to get this, and we went on sale, I got it. You know, good enough. This skill's good enough. You should join it. It's not great, but it's good. It's good enough, you know. Anywho, about halfway to the next level, by the way. What? Get on my level. I'm halfway to the next level. And the way I wanted it to work at the beginning here, like right when you start the game, I feel like you'll be in a room or whatnot, and you'll have an option. You just have some random character that you're not actually going to be using, just some basic model, and you're gonna walk over and kind of get like talk to the characters that you could choose, and you'd get a certain description on like what they are, you know, what their role is and whatnot. And I had like a pretty standard. What I found was funny. What was the best part of this that I'll kind of get more into is that you had a lot of options in like a tank or a healer and damage dealers. I even like put in like a blood mage and shit. Like shit is tight. Okay, shit is definitely tight. Okay. Oh, I have to actually kill these little zipper zappers here. I forgot about that. First we need to see if we can get one more wing. Hello, sir. How are you? Yeah, we have to see if we can get one more wing in here. But yeah, I created like a blood mage. I tried to have like a poison master, but that fell through just because some of the things I wanted to do, it couldn't work. Like I think I took, pretty sure I took this straight from like League of Legends a little bit, with Cassiopeia, what she used to do, I think. Oh no, what she still kind of does is that like I had like a Fang attack that would do like double damage if the target was poisoned and stuff like that.